record, that's a pain in the butt. So that means we have to be nice and.
It's recording now, so.
It is recording now, I told you it was on. So I did get some extra direction from Mayor Kelsey, because Kevin and I met a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You couldn't make it
Yeah.
that night, some things came up, but
Right.
we weren't totally sure the direction we were supposed to go. It seemed a little open-ended. So he said that the scope really is the traffic code and the nuisance code. That's what we were really wanting to focus
Okay.
on.
Okay, that's what
Which
it kind of.
helps a lot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So where do we begin?
I figure we just go
Did you
down.
guys get anything accomplished that night? You just kind of left,
Not
didn't you?
really.
Because we
Yeah.
weren't here.
We just
so-
went through them all.
It was
We
like
kind of
10
looked through them and
minutes.
see whether it was,
Okay, so where do we start at? Traffic?
I say we just start in Title 7, Chapter 70 is the first chapter
Okay.
in there, and we just go down one by one and we say yay or nay
what's it,
on what we recommend. I still don't have Teams, so I don't have access to the group that Mayor Kelsey set up for us. But if you want to access it online, it looks like you both brought your physical
Yeah,
copies.
I
But
don't need to. Yeah.
Kevin, you can get to it online with me at, if you look up Woodburn, Indiana, AM Legal, you should find it pretty easily.
Find what, dear?
The ordinances are available online.
Oh, well,
So that's,
Woodburn what?
look up Woodburn, Indiana, American Legal Publishing.
legal publishing, huh?
American Legal Publishing.
Is there a .com or?
The website is codelibrary.amlegal.com.
What? Code library.
Codelibrary.amlegal.com.
But if you just look up Woodburn, it should come up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woodburn American Legal.
Yep, Woodburn, Indiana, American Legal Publishing.
I didn't bring my, I guess I should have brought my,
I would find it preferable to have the hard copy right now. I've got mine tucked away somewhere at home.
there might be another one back there, and these are gonna have to be reprinted anyway, so
That's
we
true.
can probably just go,
Yeah, mine's not up to date either.
this one isn't, that's for sure.
I was wondering about
I don't
that,
think
which
any
is
of them are.
I guess a good reason to go. You don't have any spaces in there, Kevin.
Oh, we need spaces then.
Yeah. Right, because I'm just having you do a web search for it.
Oh, okay. I
Honestly,
was
if you
thinking
do
of-
that, it might find it. There you go. Top one.
Okay, so where do we go now on this?
So you should have Title 7.
Yeah, I'm in there, I just need to know where we starting
I
at.
mean, I don't know page numbers.
Traffic, wait a minute,
Okay, so title.
Next tab.
Title 7
yeah,
is the traffic code. You and I got it easy with this. The sidebar is
Am I
real easy. to
crazy,
navigate.
or didn't that say traffic code? Title 7?
So
Yeah.
general provisions or,
And then we'll start at Chapter 70, General
You
Provisions.
must have a more updated one, but yours says 2011-79, just like mine. That's weird, isn't it?
Now, does yours start at Chapter 71? No, you've got Chapter 70 there, Chief.
Yeah,
But
but
what about Ricky?
I can't seem to, mine's set up different.
General Provisions.
Okay, general provisions.
Yeah, see, it's different prints.
There it is.
Different.
Okay, so we're on page 3? I guess I can't go by
We
that.
don't have page numbers online.
no, we're good.
Okay,
We go by the chapter.
so we're going by
section.
70.1 definitions, or what are we doing here?
I mean, that one's pretty easy to move past. I don't
Okay.
think there's any definitions that we need to change.
Okay,
I mean, maybe vehicle. I don't know if vehicle is general
think
enough
Brad
to
would
include
know
things like
that.
bicycles here.
do you have any input, Brad, since you are the one that's doing all these? Traffic
That's
stuff?
That's all the attorney there. I was thinking that he was gonna rewrite these anyway,
Okay.
I think.
So tell him the ones we wanna keep and then he'll make sure they're worded right.
Yeah, I mean, we don't,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think we have to worry about all the definitions and stuff, we just have to figure out what,
Right,
I
You know,
didn't think
that's
so.
what I thought.
There's something needs to be changed.
So we're,
Yeah. And I went through chapter 70 on my own just to get the gist of it and help us move faster, but
yeah,
70.02
Yeah.
compliance required
yeah,
seems fair enough to everyone. 70.03, I didn't know if that needed to be in the traffic code specifically or if that should be somewhere more general. The obedience to police officers section.
I think that's all legal stuff that he, like I said, the attorney would have to.
I think we
I mean,
definitely
'cause
wanna
we're not-
keep
we're-
that.
We're not gonna write it, we're not gonna write a ticket to somebody that's not following that, you know, we're gonna arrest them under
Okay.
the state statute for disorderly conduct,
Okay.
so.
So is that is this necessary then even?
I would say this is all complete legal
Yeah, it's all legal wording.
Yeah.
legal wording that we
we should,
probably can't even change any of it.
Okay.
yeah, so
So
should
like
we,
the first one would be,
The off-road vehicles.
yeah, the off-road vehicles. You know, is that something that we wanna,
I don't know, I think Allen County's kind of already,
Allen County's got their, yeah, they've got an ordinance which we follow.
you're not supposed to be on the state or federal highways,
Yeah.
but the counties, as long as it has the sticker on it. So I don't,
well, that was one of the things we just brought up at the last meeting, wasn't it? That they all need to have the,
Those golf carts
Yeah.
specifically.
which is off-road, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, those are.
They're defined.
We have a
in the
golf
traffic
cart
code.
ordinance.
Oh, okay.
yeah, there's a golf cart ordinance.
Okay, okay, so what are we talking about off-road then? What kind of
We're
vehicle?
talking side by sides, four-wheelers,
ATVs, UTVs.
ATVs,
whatever.
Okay. Okay,
and we don't really have a problem with it around here, do we? Or-
Well, we just recently started getting complaints last week on them. But
really?
in fact, I just talked to a DNR guy today about some of them.
So do we need to change
Yeah, we
any of
need to
that?
change something in here,
Well, I wouldn't, we pretty much follow the county.
okay.
Okay,
So do you want to cut it in favor of just following the county?
I mean,
If it's redundant, just cut it.
so are you gonna keep track of what we're, okay,
I'll keep track of what
Okay.
we decide to recommend.
okay,
I'm not familiar with the county. I'm fairly familiar with Woodburn's ordinances here.
well, I'm the same way, I mean, being out of town, it's,
So in the traffic code, the stuff that I think we'd wanna write, you know, for our local ordinances would be, you know, golf carts for sure.
yeah,
And that was just done back in, well, I shouldn't say just done, I think 2011.
where, yeah, now where are you seeing golf carts at?
Those are way at the end of chapter 70.
Oh, okay,
I mean, he does, and I don't understand correct me if I'm wrong, but the city attorney said that he didn't want us writing moving violations under local ordinance. Which
Not
Right.
privy to that.
I don't know, we used to, and New Haven does right now.
I don't know why that, I don't remember.
I can't remember either. Cause we used to,
attorney said that you couldn't?
that he didn't want us to,
Why?
or we couldn't, and I don't.
I don't remember, that's been a little while ago.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Which, I mean, I'm not hung up on that because we write the state statute anyway. I think the local ordinance, some of that money would come back to here,
Yeah, we talked about that, we should
I
get,
think,
yes, there's a portion of it that should come back,
yeah.
cause we were missing out on a lot of that.
But we could put that down there and ask him to explain why.
Yeah, I guess we really just need clarification.
Yeah, cause I would say, I would say speed limits, stop signs. And then next will be golf carts. We definitely need to be able to write those.
Yeah.
Park-
Seatbelts.
Parking violations.
We're talking the things you want to keep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I feel that we would write. Because right now, if people, the thing is, we have a golf cart ordinance, and this people have to come in every January or the first year and register them. So the problem is when they don't, and then they don't operate them like they're supposed to on Woodburn streets, we don't have a local, we can't back up our local ordinance that we have. Like, take for instance, last week, I wrote a guy a state statute ticket for riding his golf cart down. He was ripping down Main Street. And he goes, why? He goes, your golf cart friendly. I said, you have to have he didn't have registered.
Oh.
I said, number one, you're on a state highway. You know, because it came down, followed you.
Yeah.
That's why we put it on Facebook to educate. We've got a lot of calls.
Yeah.
I said, number one, you're on a state highway. You're not registered. You know, you don't have insurance on it. So I just,
Wow.
it's gonna cost that guy $150 some for the ticket. But
And it should.
we need the local ordinance so we can write it.
right here and get the,
Yeah.
come
Okay.
back to us.
I agree.
And those all have to have slow moving sign and a flashing light on top of them too,
Safety
Yes.
emblems. Yeah.
or
And people are putting the flashing light on them, but they're not
turning them on.
turning on. So I noticed after we put that, we did a post on Facebook. I've seen 2 or 3 running around with their lights on. So
I've seen
Good for 'em.
2 of them today, even during the day, that didn't have lights on.
Yeah.
They had their headlight things on, but they didn't have the flashing light on.
we're just trying to make them, you know, with the slow moving vehicle sign and the flashing, you know, yellow or amber light. We're trying to make them visible, you know, so that I can't believe we haven't had a crash in town since.
Yeah, that concerns me.
Yeah. So we're trying to prevent that.
Right. Yeah.
And they also have to have, don't they have to have a driver's
They have
license?
to have a driver's license.
Yeah.
They can't
Okay.
be operated by kids.
Okay. That's what I read, okay.
Well, how do we handle, of course, this is jumping to a different area, but Amish, horse buggy, are they allowed? I've not seen any in town, but is there any restrictions on them?
I mean, not really. They have to. They register for the county
Do they? Okay,
because they got a little buggy plate on it.
okay. I mean,
But we can't tell them to come in town.
no, and I'm not saying that. No, I just wondered if we had any kind of laws here in town about,
Nope, as long as those babies are registered, they're good to go.
okay. Okay.
All right, so final word on 70.06 off-road vehicles. We want to just get rid of it in favor of just following county.
Yeah, unless he thinks that we should have one. That would be a question for.
The attorney?
The attorney.
All right. 70.07 valid license required. I don't know that we need that. All right. I'll cut that one. The VIN inspection. I saw you had a few listed on your report for last month. It's a $5 fee. You want to keep that?
We've had
You want
that
to just
for,
tell people go to the BMV because they do it for free. I mean,
Yeah, it's a convenience.
This could be, if somebody has a trailer or something like that.
And honestly, we don't, it's been years since we charged anybody.
Alright,
We used to, and then it became a hassle because back when Tim was the clerk treasurer, he said that, and I don't know if it's true, but he said during a audit,
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
they were concerned about us collecting money, which I don't understand. We can carry a gun, but I can't collect $5. So.
Yeah. And then, wasn't it, we didn't have cash here, people wanna come in and pay cash?
yeah.
Didn't have cash, and we weren't writing them receipts. So, they wanted us to do after we did it a few times was that we would go do the vehicle inspection, and then we'd say, like, if we came to your shop, all right, Kevin, you have to go to City Hall and pay for 2 vehicle inspections.
Yeah.
That's a hassle.
Yeah.
That's a hassle. So we weren't making.
We weren't making enough money off the thing to.
Yeah, we weren't making $100 a year to make it count for anything. So
Right.
we don't charge.
you wanna waive that, you wanna remove that, keep section 08, but just remove the application fee?
Yeah, we can.
I don't remember, does the county, I can't remember if the county charged for that, or,
Yeah, they do. County charges.
I don't remember how
Like
they,
even when somebody calls downtown and they dispatch us, they'll tell us that you need a VIN inspection, and they're aware of the fee. Because they tell them, oh, you gotta have $5. But it's like, nah,
it's not worth all the hassle, in my opinion.
Traffic control devices is the next subsection here. Section 20, compliance to official traffic control devices. I think this might be where speed limits come into play, Chief.
which one you on?
70.20, traffic control, compliance
You need
to
go
official
farther.
traffic control.
Oh.
Yes. This is very
Completely
general.
different than mine. Okay.
I think that's just a county written, you have to follow the county on that one.
So if you're wanting to enforce
Yeah,
by local the speed limits, I think you would need that in there.
I think I was talking about traffic controls, like stop signs, red lights.
The way but a speed limit sign would also be a traffic control device based on the definition. Official traffic control devices are defined at the top as all signs, signals, markings, and devices placed or erected by authority of a public body or officials having jurisdiction for the purpose of regulating, warning, or guiding traffic. The Common Council of the city by ordinance and the City Board of Public Works and Safety by resolution are hereby designated as the public bodies authorized to direct placement and erection of official traffic control devices and official traffic signals consistent with this chapter. The existence of any traffic control device shall be presumptively considered an official traffic control device. So all signs, signals, markings, and devices.
So is that saying that the council and Board of Works we can designate a place that we want a sign? Is the way I'm reading it.
Right.
So really,
And what the sign would be,
and what
like
the
a
sign
no
would be.
engine braking sign, that was recommended.
Oh, yeah, engine brake of the semis
Yeah,
coming into town.
Yeah, we
engine
did
braking.
talk about,
So I say we just keep it as is, section 20,
Yeah,
and probably the same for section 21. Which,
we don't
maybe
have
that
any,
one we don't even need.
have any lights in town anyway. So do we need that in there? I guess we do. Someday we might get a light.
I don't know.
sometime there might be a stoplight.
Here's the thing about this, we can always add it back in,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
We say we want a traffic light, we say, all right, we need the traffic control sign legend.
okay. Alright,
All right, I'll recommend we cut that then.
cut
But
it.
also I would,
Cut 21 or
no, I
Oh,
mean,
no.
keep 21
I think we shouldn't we?
for red,
What
yellow.
if we
here,
have
here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Look at the end. This was passed in 1983.
I know, I saw that.
Stuff has changed.
Yeah.
So the attorney's gonna have to do all his wording before all these things.
Oh, my.
Might save some billable hours if we just cut it.
Okay.
Cause down here,
Well, if that's the case, I mean, they're all
cause down here,
83
it says the clerk,
A
here.
lot of them are.
Oh.
down here it says the clerk treasurer is authorized to accept fees paid in settlement of violation of the traffic code. We've never collected fees here. It was
Nope.
passed in 1983.
Oh, my gosh.
They didn't even have their own police department in 1983.
Yeah,
No,
well.
there wasn't.
Wow.
No, the chief got whacked by his wife.
What? Is that
The
real
trailer
history?
court, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's right.
Woodburn's got a rich history. I don't have any idea about it.
Now, some of these says it's passed in '04, so I'm a little confused on why they jumped around.
It's just when they were passed. I mean,
Yeah.
they're ordered.
So we might be reading too far into this stuff. What I'm saying is if we compile a list of what we think that we want to write, that we want it, right?
For Woodburn.
For Woodburn.
Yeah.
Give him that list, and then he can figure out all this stuff.
Yeah, I would agree with that, especially since this is
I mean,
1983.
the traffic control devices and signs, that, I would let him take it out or leave it in there, but
This is
I think
probably.
our big thing is like I said, the golf carts.
Yeah, that's why I started making a list, like, here's what I think we can write for, speed limits and stop signs, let him check on that. Explain why he doesn't want us to. Golf carts, parking violations. This is all golf cart stuff here.
Hmm.
We should have I know Mayor Kelsey wanted to check into the engine brake.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we will need an ordinance for truck routes.
And I'm not sure that's not the state, because
Yeah.
that's a state highway.
Right, that's what I was just
Well,
gonna
That
say.
would do that.
That's what I was wondering, but Hetrick Road's a no truck route down there.
Which road?
Hetrick.
Oh, that isn't.
I don't know where that's at.
Let me write just notes at the end of my chapter 70 notes that we want to additions. We want no engine brake signs, truck routes. We want to put up signs labeling truck routes or labeling no trucks.
Labeling truck route or no truck route is what you'd
No
want.
truck route.
But how can we, but we wouldn't be able to do that on 101 and, right?
No,
That's state
Yeah.
highway.
So we're just talking the city streets, like Bull Rapids, which is.
The only no
pretty
truck
popular.
route I know of is Hetrick Road.
Really?
It's posted.
And which one is that?
The curve in 101,
Yes.
it's the one that goes straight over the railroad. It comes into Woodburn Road.
Oh, okay. That's the only one? Really?
That I know.
Huh, okay. Okay. Did you get that, Skylar?
I didn't get the specifics of where we want to go, but just a note that we want to add some of these.
Okay.
I'm going to keep writing things we think we can cut. I would say 70.22 is just a really specific piece of 20. You have to obey no turn signs. You already have to obey all signs anyway, so I don't think we need
Right.
to specify that.
Yes. I
And then
agree.
same with, I guess 23 gets into the no truck routes.
Yeah, it does.
Prohibiting vehicles on certain streets. That's more generic. That's related. This topic of play streets comes up occasionally in this traffic code, but it's not defined anywhere.
Yeah, that's old too. All these are.
Okay, then we can cut 70.35 because the clerk treasurer is not going to accept fees. We're going to send them to Allen County, right? Last I knew, there was still discussion, I guess, on whether we were
Yeah, I
gonna
thought we were gonna try
do
to.
the collection here, but it sounded like
We're not going
there
to.
were reasons not to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, because the attorney, would have to go to court and all that.
Well, that's more general than where we collect fees. I think it was the wanting to avoid
Well-
the interactions with angry people, not wanting our people
Yeah,
to have to deal with that.
I would say we can.
Extra
have
money handling if
Right.
the
Yeah,
clerk
we don't
treasurer was
want
concerned
That
about
makes
that.
sense,
So
yeah.
we'll cut
Okay.
that. Then we can keep 36 and 37.
Okay. What about 50? Am I going too far?
I'm way ahead.
I know you are, because you know what you're doing. You do work this every day, don't you?
Yeah, the golf cart section 50
Mhm.
through, what do we have, 50 through 61. Those all seem pretty specific. They were passed in 2011. I don't know if there's anything we
Well,
need to
there's-
change.
There's one that was, the other one was 83 though, that was the penalty. We're not-
The penalty would have been amended in 11 for the golf carts.
Oh, I see it passed on 4411, okay,
Yeah.
I see it now.
And the whole purpose of this is to define who's allowed to, the fee around it, and
Right.
what kind of safety measures we're going to require of these drivers.
I think it's pretty well spelled out
Okay.
in the golf cart side of things.
Yes, I agree.
Chief Parker, you mentioned we haven't had an accident yet, and this has not been adhered religiously.
And there's a
So
lot more
I would
of them out
imagine
on the
if we're
street.
forcing these safety requirements, it's gonna be even better than what we've
Yeah.
been having, so.
Well, I've noticed just since I've been here in the last 8 years that there's a lot more golf carts on the street. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
a bunch of them.
Yeah, there is. Which is great, as long as they abide by the law, you know.
So let's, I guess let's go over 55, the minimum equipment for a golf cart. Daytime, you need brakes, amber flashing lamp, and slow moving vehicle triangle.
Yes.
Is that enough for daytime?
Yeah.
Do we need a horn? Require that they have a horn of some kind, or is that's good?
Well, a horn wouldn't be a bad idea, but.
No turn signals, the turn signals are required for nighttime driving. I would imagine you're supposed to hand signal if you don't have a
Yeah,
turn
hand
signal.
signal. I haven't paid any attention whether they got brake lights and turn signals
I
on.
haven't,
A lot of the newer ones do.
do they?
They're all rigged up.
Well, they sell them to people saying they're street legal.
Yeah.
All right, and then nighttime you need headlights, taillights, brake lights, blinkers, a yellow flashing light, I guess, Chief, can you explain the difference between an
Yeah.
amber flashing lamp and a
There
yellow
is none,
flashing
it's just,
lamp?
that's just the wording.
Okay. I would vote we amend that then to remove yellow flashing light since it's already amber flashing lamp required, just for clarity.
I agree.
And the slow moving vehicle sign, we probably don't need that if we have the slow moving triangle. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
What?
A triangle, slow moving vehicle and.
Yeah, it's just they're the same thing, they just
Okay.
worded them different.
So I'll recommend then we cut 5 and 6 for the nighttime requirements.
No, those need to be on there.
But I thought you just said they were the same as.
Well, yeah, but you
2 and
need
3.
to, they need to know that
They have
at
to have
nighttime,
them
they
on.
have to have them on.
It
If we don't
is-
have them in there,
It's specified in B that they have to have the minimum daytime equipment as well.
oh, yeah. I
So they
see.
have to have the daytime and the following nighttime.
Okay,
So that's why I don't think we need to put it in there.
I see what you're saying.
So they have to be on always, basically.
You always,
Day and night.
day and night, you have to have brakes,
Right.
a yellow flashing light,
Right.
and a triangle slow moving sign.
Yeah.
Always have to have those. At nighttime, you also have to have headlights, taillights, brake lights, and blinkers,
Okay.
but not reverse lights.
The brakes up there, shouldn't that see brake lights?
I think.
On number one?
I think it literally means
Because brakes,
working
I mean-
brakes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you've got a
That's
good point there.
That's a smart thing to have.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be reworded, amended or whatever.
Oh, we need clarification on it. Does it mean brake lights or?
I'm pretty confident it
Brake
means
lights.
brakes in A. Because I'm sure there's somebody out there who would be brave enough to drive one without brakes.
Well, yeah.
So we need to legally require that they have them to operate on the roads. Because brake lights is in the nighttime requirements.
Yes, all right.
So I think those are truly different. The annual fee is listed at $20 for, where is that, the permit fees? I'm assuming we want to keep 56 and 57, that we need these permits required and how to register them.
Where do you see, oh, I see the thing, okay.
Yeah.
And then 58 is the fee, $20 annually.
Who's collecting that?
She does.
Oh,
do
she
that
does?
today.
Oh,
So you can
that's where they come, is
you
here.
can register, but you can't enforce it locally. Okay.
Okay, that's good to know, in case somebody asks.
Is 20 something we want to bump?
I think 25 or 30.
No, I
I don't know, no.
I wouldn't mess with that,
Okay.
that ordinance.
Yeah, I mean, we're not making money off of it, we're making a bunch of money off of it.
We're just trying to keep people accountable for
Right, that's true.
doing the right thing.
Well, okay.
The hours of operation
Yeah,
says daylight hours are 1/2 hour after sunrise to 1/2 hour before sunset. So that's when you would have the daytime minimum requirements, and nighttime would be all other times. Then it repeats the requirements for nighttime, which I don't believe is necessary. Does that 1/2 hour after sunrise and 1/2 hour before sunset, that seems reasonable enough. It's still pretty bright even after sunset most of the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's
okay,
that's enough.
I agree.
And then the most exciting one, the penalties. I got some more clarification from Mayor Kelsey on this too. It sounded to me when this was first discussed that we needed to have specific fines for each type of violation. And we could use New Haven for reference, but New Haven has it worded exactly like we do, just different amounts essentially.
New Haven doesn't have golf cart. New Haven's not golf cart friendly.
Well, no, but the 70.99 for penalties applies to everything in chapter 70. So all the disobedience of traffic control devices,
Yeah.
disobedience to an officer.
Are we want clarification so we can write the ordinance on that or write the ticket on that and get that? That's an attorney thing there, I think. If that's what we wanna, if we wanna try to collect it.
Yeah. And don't we want to collect that? Do you think that the fees are good?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. So we wanna keep those penalties then, and not any higher than $500?
I mean, I would be inclined to make secondary offenses even more punishing.
Yeah, 25 is pretty low.
Right, the first time we have grace on you.
Yeah.
And this only specifies varying amounts for the golf carts specifically. So section B is for golf carts. A is for everything else. And so that would be up to the officers to decide at the time of writing how merciful they want to be in setting the fine.
What do you think, Chief? Have you had to fine anybody,
For what?
any of the golf carts?
He hasn't been able to,
Yeah, we haven't been able to.
Well, then,
except for
why is this in here then?
Huh?
Why is this in here if we can't find them?
it was enforceable. What I heard was before 2018.
Why?
I guess New Haven had a court
They
back
had a court,
before.
all of our stuff went to the.
Right, I remember that or hearing about that.
And when that shut down, we never sent it to Allen County, which is why it's not enforceable today.
Even in 2011, when this was passed,
It was enforceable then. It would have been enforceable up to 2018 when the New Haven court closed. So in 2018,
so
when
from
New
2018,
Haven,
you're saying it hasn't been enforceable, basically, okay.
that's my understanding.
Okay, wow.
So I'm fine with A, up to 500 and leaving it to the officer's discretion. For the golf carts, I'd be inclined to make it similar or to change the amounts to make it more severe. Right, because a golf cart accident is going to be an ugly thing. They don't have seat belts. We don't require seat belts on them. Most probably don't have those installed from factory anyway.
Yeah, to me, I think we should raise it. What do you think?
I'd be inclined to that. I don't know that I have any specific amounts in mind, but
I'd say at least first offense, $50.
That's what I was thinking.
And the second offense,
be
$100.
75,
I'd go $100 on the second one.
I'd at least
Really?
double it.
okay.
And if there's another occurrence after that, I mean, you gotta make it a little heavier than $100. I mean, I would $250 or $300 to make it hurt a little bit.
Yeah, that would hurt.
I mean, if you're that foolish.
Yeah, 3 times. And this is in a
Yeah, that's
calendar
true.
year.
Okay.
The wording is in calendar year, so it
Yeah.
resets every January 1st.
Right,
So, I mean, it's not like it's that.
Could make it $500, but
Yeah,
ooh,
I don't think that many.
You know, On the
I'd be alright with that.
on the penalty, I think we need to have, we need to have the attorney add after the fine, plus any incurred,
Cost.
court
costs.
or attorney's costs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if we write somebody a $25 ticket and they wanna go to court and fight it with our attorney,
Yeah,
They have to pay the,
well, I'm
They
like,
have-
if we, yeah,
25's too low.
they have to pay, for our attorney.
yeah, they gotta pay for our
Pay
attorney,
court costs.
any court costs.
Yeah,
costs.
definitely.
And
That
I
should,
know
that'd be,
cause I just talked to another town that they were writing that into their ordinances,
Alright.
just for the same fact that,
yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
if we're paying an
well,
attorney
that's just common sense, I mean, we
300
wouldn't wanna
bucks to
be
go to court
paying
with
for.
me for a $25 ticket.
Yeah.
You know. that's
We
not-
don't wanna be on the hook.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
No, we
So
don't.
add language that all other incurred costs are added to the tickets.
Okay. I like
Right,
that,
so we can
sounds
amend it
good.
that way. And
Sounds
then,
good.
I mean, do you want to have chief authority to write more than 500? Do you ever see a case where someone's done something serious enough or enough times that you really wanna bring the hammer down on them?
no, because, I mean, honestly, any state ticket we write's not even $500.
Okay,
So I think that might be excessive for us for a local ordinance.
okay. So we can leave that and then,
I mean, this all
update
has to go
section
through,
B.
this all has to go through the council anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
These are
So I
some,
would say we recommend raising the fees.
I agree, I think we should too, as old as these are.
First offense is at least $50. Second one's $100, and the third one's you're dumb and you need to pay a lot more money.
Sounds good to me. 50, 100, I'll just say 500, that can be adjusted. We're not making any official recommendations now. Ordinances have to be drafted that we can vote on.
Right,
So all these things
right,
we're just recommending.
we're just
at this point.
recommending is right. Okay,
All right, well, that is a whole chapter done. We're at 7:45. I'm pretty happy with that progress. You guys wanna call it a night?
how many chapters do we have?
We just got,
So in Title 7, we've got Chapter 71, 72, and then 73, the parking schedules is really light, and the traffic schedules, I believe, is the same. So really, 71 and 72 are gonna have some substance to them for review.
You don't wanna knock out one more just to get ahead?
I think we're already ahead. When I called the mayor, he was like, I didn't even know you guys were meeting, so he was pleased that we were getting together tonight. and
Well, I
making
thought they
progress.
wanted us to have this done in October, why is that?
I think that was an arbitrary date set out.
Okay. So we're
Nobody
not-
else wanted to do this.
We're
so
not-
we
yeah,
did it in some
I
ways.
know.
I don't wanna delay it either, right? I'd like to just
Yeah, I wanna
done.
get it over with, but,
yeah, we don't have to have it done by October. Because once we make a decision on what we wanna write for, it has to go to the attorney.
you know,
He has to go through these ordinances, rewrite them. That's not gonna happen overnight.
no, it sure isn't.
And then before we can enforce them, he still has to meet with the courts and the judges.
Really?
But you're talking next
Yeah,
not Year.
next spring,
Yeah.
next summer.
Yeah.
before we get
Really?
Anything in place.
Wow. Okay. Okay, well,
Not that we're gonna meet every week till next spring.
no, I was gonna say, I don't
No.
wanna do that.
Like I said, we don't have much to do. It's, we write down what we wanna enforce,
Okay,
or that we think we wanna enforce.
and add fees so that we
Cut the
think,
rest.
yeah.
It goes to the attorney.
So the attorney's pretty much doing all this, huh? Ah,
Well, these, like I said, some of these were, written in 1983 or whatever I said, so.
Yeah.
A little bit's changed.
yeah. Well, it looks like some of those 83s were revised in 11, right? Passed.
Golf cart stuff was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few things from 04 to,
But the majority is 83, I'm looking on here,
a lot of
okay.
it is original. seems like, or
Wow.
83.
Okay.
So, yeah, Title 7, which we're in, we'll keep reviewing that. Inside of Title 9, we have the nuisances. We also have, so there's a section for nuisances, there's fire prevention nuisances, streets and sidewalks, firearms and fireworks, and fair housing. Probably should go through all those and see if there's anything we want to keep. Hopefully a lot we can cut. And that's the extent of what I understood we needed to review.
Okay.
The business regulations is a really light and didn't come up. General offenses, let me open that up and see. Oh, that's tiny. So I think we'll be able to stop after with Title 9. Or at least we'll do that. Take it up with Mayor and
Okay.
make sure we're on the right track.
So we're gonna set up another, how often are we gonna meet?
I mean, I'm inclined to the every 2 weeks. I mean,
I will not be able to be here next, if you do it in 2 weeks, I won't be able to be here.
I actually won't either. I've got a work dinner. So I could do the 30th of September.
We can't do it next week?
Probably could. I don't have anything on this schedule right now.
I mean, sooner we,
I've got training that night.
oh, okay. Okay, well, the 30th's okay. For me, anyway.
30th, let's see here. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay.
So 30th at 7.
Let's plan
Can we
on-
do it any earlier? I mean, or does that mess you guys up? I don't.
I like the 7 because it lets me get home in time to help with bedtimes. I get to
Okay.
help with dinner
Okay.
for my 2 littles, and then I get to help with bedtime.
And you guys can come to my house and sit in my kitchen. I mean, we don't have to be here.
Okay.
But I thought we had to be, so I'm a little confused on that. So 7 o'clock at,
Yeah, we can text about that more, but let's plan on 7 o'clock on the 30th for our next.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
You got some warm chocolate chip cookies or something.
I have to have dessert
Like
too.
fresh out of the
Wow.
oven.
Okay,
There you go.
I can do that.
All right. Guess we'll call it adjourned. I don't know that we have to vote on anything in the committees. Kevin and I did last time, but it felt silly because it was just the two
Yeah,
of us.
we'll just do it, so.
Yeah, well,